There is something important you need to hear right now, and no, this is not a coincidence. You may have clicked on this message out of curiosity, confusion, or maybe because something deep inside your heart whispered that this moment matters. Maybe you have been waiting for answers. Maybe you have been wondering if the connection you feel is real. Maybe part of you has been quietly asking, what is happening between us? Why can't I stop thinking about this? Listen carefully, because every second of this message carries meaning. I know your heart has been tired. I know there were nights when you questioned everything. Nights when silence felt heavier than words. Nights when memories kept replaying in your mind while the rest of the world slept peacefully. You tried to distract yourself. You tried to convince yourself that maybe you should let go, maybe you should stop believing, maybe you should stop waiting, but somehow, deep down, your soul never truly gave up. There is a reason for that. A connection like this does not disappear just because time passes. Some bonds are too strong to be erased by confusion, distance, fear, or misunderstanding. Some hearts are connected in ways that cannot be explained by ordinary logic. Even when there is silence, something invisible continues to pull two people closer. And that is exactly why this message found you today. You have spent so much time wondering if someone is thinking about you, missing you, dreaming about a future with you. You have questioned whether love like this can survive challenges, obstacles, and uncertainty. The answer is standing closer than you think. Someone has been carrying emotions they could not easily express. Someone has been replaying moments in their mind, remembering conversations, remembering laughter, remembering the feeling that something special existed between you. Even during moments of doubt, your presence never truly left their heart. Sometimes people step back not because love disappeared, but because fear became louder. Fear of rejection. Fear of getting hurt. Fear of not being enough. Fear of timing. Fear of making mistakes. Yet love has a strange way of returning to the surface. Especially when the heart realizes what truly matters. This message is arriving for a reason. Something meaningful is unfolding behind the scenes. You may not see everything clearly yet, but changes are happening. Feelings are becoming impossible to ignore. Distance is losing its power. Doubt is becoming weaker. Clarity is slowly replacing confusion. There is someone preparing themselves emotionally, mentally, and spiritually to take a serious step forward, not halfway, not casually, not temporarily. Something real, something lasting, and yes, something connected to commitment. For so long, uncertainty may have followed you. You may have asked yourself why things felt delayed. Why moments came so close and then slipped away. Why signs appeared only to leave you confused again. But timing has its own purpose. Sometimes hearts need time to grow. Sometimes people must heal before they can fully love. Sometimes lessons must happen first so two people can finally meet again with maturity, understanding, and intention. You were never forgotten. You were never invisible. And what is unfolding now carries a different energy than before. no more confusion. No more games, no more wondering where things stand. The energy shifting around you feels stronger, more serious, and deeply intentional. Someone is beginning to realize that life feels incomplete without the connection they try to ignore. They are beginning to understand that no distraction, no temporary excitement, no outside noise compares to what they feel deep inside. The truth keeps returning, and the truth is simple: real love cannot be buried forever. You may have felt moments recently where emotions suddenly became stronger, memories appeared unexpectedly, or your intuition became louder than usual. Maybe something inside you keeps whispering, something is changing. Trust that feeling, because the heart recognizes movement before the eyes can see proof. There is a future trying to move closer to you, a future that includes honesty, a future that includes loyalty, a future that includes promises meant to be kept. And most importantly, a future where someone is no longer afraid to say exactly what they want. You may find yourself shocked at how quickly situations can change. One moment things feel uncertain, and the next moment clarity arrives in a way you never expected. Unexpected conversations, unexpected honesty, unexpected courage, unexpected plans. Sometimes the things we wait for the longest arrive when we least expect them, and when they arrive, everything begins making sense. The confusion, the waiting, the heartbreak, the silence, the lessons. All of it starts connecting like pieces of a puzzle finally falling into place. What felt delayed may suddenly reveal itself as preparation. What felt painful may reveal itself as growth, and what felt impossible may reveal itself as destiny unfolding at the right moment. There is an important reason you are still holding on. Your story is not over. Something beautiful is trying to enter your life, but it requires patience, trust, and belief. Do not let temporary sadness convince you that permanent happiness is impossible. Do not let silence make you believe feelings disappeared, and do not let fear steal the future that still has a chance to bloom. Love has a mysterious timing. Sometimes it waits until both people are finally ready. Sometimes it waits until both hearts stop running. Sometimes it waits until the lesson becomes clear. Real connections are rare, and rare things are worth fighting for. Right now, whether you realize it or not, emotional walls are beginning to fall. Someone who once hesitated is beginning to feel the weight of what they almost lost. Thoughts are becoming stronger, memories are becoming louder, emotions are becoming impossible to hide, and courage is slowly replacing fear. The road ahead may surprise you, because sometimes the people we thought were distant are actually closer than we imagined. Sometimes love arrives quietly before it suddenly becomes undeniable. And sometimes the future we almost gave up on returns stronger than ever before. You deserve honesty, you deserve commitment. You deserve someone who chooses you fully, not halfway, and the energy surrounding your connection feels like something serious is trying to move into place. Keep your heart open, not desperate, not fearful, just open, because when the right moment arrives, you will not have to beg for clarity, you will not have to chase answers, you will not have to question intentions. Everything will become obvious, everything will finally make sense. And what once felt uncertain may suddenly become the very thing that brings peace into your heart. Something meaningful is moving toward you. The waiting season does not last forever. The silence does not last forever. The confusion does not last forever. Sometimes the story changes in one unexpected moment, and when it does, you may finally hear the words your heart has secretly been hoping for all along.